What if a boy growing up in a poor neighborhood of Istanbul, selling bread and lemonade on the streets to help his family, would one day rise to become one of the most powerful and influential leaders in modern Turkish history? What if determination, political skill, and relentless ambition could carry someone from the narrow streets of a working-class district, all the way to the presidency of a nation that bridges Europe and Asia? This is the story of Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan was born on February 26, 1954, in Istanbul, Turkey. His family originally came from the Black Sea region. From a small town in Rize, his father worked as a Coast Guard officer, and the family lived a modest life. Erdoğan spent his childhood in the working-class district of Kasımpaşa in Istanbul. The neighborhood was known for its tough environment and strong community spirit. Life in Kasımpaşa was not easy. Many families struggled financially, and young Erdoğan learned early what it meant to work hard. As a boy, he sold simit, water, and lemonade on the streets to help support his family. These early experiences shaped his personality. He became resilient, determined, and deeply connected to the everyday struggles of ordinary people. During his student years, he developed a strong interest in politics, religion, and public speaking. He was also passionate about football and played semi-professionally in his youth. For a time, some people believed he might pursue a career as a professional football player, but politics soon captured his full attention. In the 1970s, Erdoğan became active in youth political movements connected to Islamic-oriented parties in Turkey. He quickly gained a reputation as a passionate speaker who could energize crowds and organize supporters. His political career continued to grow during the 1980s and early 1990s. Erdoğan became a prominent member of the Welfare Party, one of the leading political movements representing conservative and religious voters in Turkey. The major turning point in his career came in 1994. That year, Recep Tayyip Erdoğan ran for mayor of Istanbul. At the time, Istanbul faced serious problems. The city struggled with pollution, water shortages, traffic congestion, and failing infrastructure. Many people doubted that a relatively young politician could solve these issues. But Erdoğan surprised everyone. He won the election and became the mayor of Istanbul. As mayor, he focused heavily on improving the city's basic infrastructure. His administration invested in water systems, waste management, transportation, and environmental improvements. Within a few years, many residents felt that the city had changed dramatically. Supporters praised his practical leadership and ability to deliver results. However, his political journey was not without obstacles. In 1998, Erdoğan was sentenced to prison for reciting a controversial political poem during a public speech. The incident led to a temporary ban from political office. For many politicians, such a setback would have ended their careers, but for Erdoğan it became a turning point. After leaving prison, he returned to politics with renewed determination. The party positioned itself as conservative, democratic, and focused on economic growth and political stability. Although Erdoğan was initially barred from becoming prime minister due to his earlier political ban, the restriction was later lifted. In 2003, Recep Tayyip Erdoğan officially became the prime minister of Turkey. New highways, airports, hospitals, and large development projects began transforming the country. Erdoğan also pursued reforms aimed at strengthening democracy and improving relations with the European Union. Over time, however, his leadership style became a subject of intense political debate both inside Turkey and internationally. Supporters saw him as a strong leader who modernized the country, strengthened national pride, and expanded Turkey's global influence. Critics argued that his government gradually concentrated power and limited political opposition. Despite these debates, Erdoğan remained one of the most dominant figures in Turkish politics. In 2014, he reached another milestone. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan became the president of Turkey, elected directly by the people for the first time in the country's history. In 2017, a national referendum approved a new presidential system, shifting the country from a parliamentary system to a presidential one. This change expanded the powers of the presidency and placed Erdoğan at the center of the country's executive authority. Throughout his political career, Erdoğan has played a significant role in shaping Turkey's domestic policies, economic strategies, and international relations. He has positioned Turkey as a regional power involved in major diplomatic, economic, and security issues across the Middle East, Europe, and beyond. His leadership has influenced debates on national identity, religion and public life, economic development, and geopolitical strategy. From selling simit on the streets of Istanbul, and a story of a leader whose influence continues to shape Turkey's political landscape and its role in global affairs in the 21st century.